Hello and welcome to this tutorial on modifying the free ad. This tutorial will cover the basics of modifying your ad, including saving and exporting files, changing the text, modifying colors, and adding images. You can pause this tutorial by clicking the pause button and restart by clicking the button again. We recommend stopping the video, experimenting with the ad, and then restarting the video. Let's begin by starting GIMP. To make your screen look like the one in the video, go to the Windows menu item and choose Single Window Mode. The Tool Options dockable dialog should be under the tool icon. If it's not there, go to Windows, Dockable Dialogs, and click Tool Options. This will insert the tool options into the tabbed area on the right. Now click and drag the tab to the area under the tools. When it turns blue, release. Your screen should now look like the one in the video. The GIMP workspace consists of four main areas: the top menu bar, the tools area, the dialogues area, and the main image area. You can change the size of the main image area by moving its sides. The image area also includes a magnification selector, and the panning icon. Now let's open the freead.xcf file using File, Open. Now go to File and Save As and give it a new name. This will keep your source file intact. This is the original ad, and this is the ad we're going to create. As you can see, we've modified the text, colors, background, and photo. GIMP images are made up of layers, which are accessed from the Layers tab. The layers are stacked on top of each other, with the top layer being in front of the layers underneath it. You can change the order of the layers by moving the layer up or down in the stack. The plus icon signifies a layer group. Groups help keep layers organized and easy to find. Click on the plus sign to open the layers within the group. Some modifications, such as moving, can be applied to the layer group. The eye icon turns on or off the layer visibility. Go ahead and try it. You can use the eye icon to verify that you are modifying the correct layer. The text icon signifies the text layers. Text layers are modified using the text tool. The link icon allows you to select individual layers and move them as one unit. This is commonly used to move a type layer and its drop shadow. Make sure to turn off the links after you make a move. The opacity slider at the top controls the opacity of the layer pixels. Make sure you have the proper up arrow, which can take a bit of small moving. The opacity slider is commonly used to adjust the opacity of background textures. The History tab lets you undo any activities you perform. Just click on a previous level to return the image to that state. Now let's start modifying the ad. We'll begin by modifying the text, and for that we use the Text tool. Note that the Text tool can only modify text layers which are indicated with the T beside them. Click on the type layer you want to modify. You can verify this by clicking the eye icon. Notice the bounding box around the type. Let's change the main heading. We can change the font by clicking the font icon and choosing the typeface. We change the size by using the increase-decrease arrows or typing a number into the box and hitting return. We change the color of the type by clicking the color box and choosing a new color. Now let's choose a paragraph and change the justification. We have four choices: left justified, right justified, centered, or filled. The box under justify changes the first line indent. The next box adjusts the line spacing using the arrows. And the final box adjusts the letter spacing. We'll use the floating text box to adjust the % sign. The floating text box is used to make individual changes within the text. To make a change, we use the cursor to highlight the text we want to change, and then we use the options in the text box. We'll make it smaller using the size arrows, and we'll shift the baseline up using the baseline arrows. To clear any changes, click on the Clear Style icon on the left. We can set off our heading by adding a drop shadow. First, we select the type layer. Then go to Filters, Light and Shadow, Drop Shadow, and put in the values. We'll use 1, 1, and 1 for a small drop shadow. We now have the drop shadow in its own layer under the text layer. If we want a bigger drop shadow, we use the History tool to go back and then redo our drop shadow. Let's work on the background and change the color to blue. To change the color of graphic layers, select the layer and verify using the eye icon. Then choose the Hue Saturation or Colorize tool, which are found in the Colors menu item. Now shift the hue slider to blue. You could also use the Colorize tool, which works well with gradations. Now let's change the bottom bar. And let's change the outside border, this time using the Colorize tool. Next, we'll add a new background pattern layer. To do that, we click on a layer to position the new layer above it. Then we click the New Layer icon at the bottom and give it a name. To fill it with a pattern, we go to the Patterns tab and select the pattern we want. Bring up the Layers tab, then go to the Edit menu and choose Fill with Pattern. Now we'll adjust the opacity of the layer. Let's fine-tune the position of the text using the Move tool. Check that the Move the Active Layer button is selected. Click on the layer you want to move, then click on the Move tool, and then click and drag the type. You can also use the arrows on the keyboard for precise moves. To move the drop shadow with its text, we link the layers before moving. Now let's change the photo. First, open the photo you want to insert. And then go to Edit and choose Copy. Let's go back to the ad. Now we'll hide the existing photo group and turn on the photo group we want. Select the layer containing the photo, right-click on the layer and select Duplicate Layer. Now hide the original layer and in the new layer, select just the photo, then go to Edit and choose Clear. And then select Paste. The pasted photo is now a floating layer at the top. We can scale and do other modifications on this floating layer. So let's scale the layer to the size we want. To do that, we use the Scale tool. Make sure the chain is linked to keep the proper proportions. Now scale the image using the handles around the image or the up-down arrows in the pop-up. When you have the desired size, click Scale. Now position the image inside the mask or frame using the Move tool. When you're happy with the position, we then anchor the floating layer to the selected layer by clicking the anchor icon at the bottom. To finish our ad, we'll now hide the corner triangle. And save the ad. Now we're ready to export our ad for use in our website, email, or social media sites. From the top menu, choose File and Export. At the top of the pop-up, give the file a name and select the destination folder. Then click on Select File Type at the bottom left and choose JPEG. We would choose PNG if we needed to retain any transparency in the file. And finally, click the Export button. Now that you know how to create your own ads for free, you might consider our LSM online marketing program. The way it works is that you simply post your ad on your website, which takes a few minutes, and it's automatically distributed to your social media sites, your email list, and your SMS messaging list. The program includes a guidebook and tutorials, over 38 website themes for different industries, a wide range of ad and social media templates, and a complete graphics library. The program comes in 3 versions: the do-it-yourself version with tutorials, the time saver version where we set up the whole system for you, and the complete package, which includes all the materials, the setup, the customization of your website, and the creation of ads and content. If you don't have the time or need extra help, we can create ads and marketing programs for you. Our creative, technical, and consultation services start from just $15. See our website for complete LSM program and services details. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial on creating ads using GIMP. If you have any questions, please contact us through our website homepage. Thanks for watching and have a great day.